So hey there guys, so today's video is going to be a very exciting group collab using the Wenzdae Cosmetics Blood Moon palette. This palette is stunning, you guys. So Debbie Knobloch, Debutante here on YouTube, one of my dear friends, wanted to put a group collab together for the wonderful Brie, who created this beautiful palette by Wenzdae Cosmetics, to just show some love and support for this gorgeous palette. I have been talking to Brie and getting to know her, and she is super sweet, and we just wanted to show you guys how versatile this palette is and how many looks we could create with it, and show you guys how good it is, because this has a wonderful formula, really beautiful, and I think that she created such a stunning palette, you guys. I mean, this, you can do so many looks with this palette, and it's only a 10-pan palette, and there's just so much versatility in this. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 mattes, or 5 mattes and 5 shimmers, which I love when there's an even ratio of mattes versus shimmers. And you have like these beautiful oranges and reds and blues, and then you have a gorgeous black, which you can deepen up any look with. And then you have these gorgeous like sparkly shades, like this beautiful silver, this wonderful duochrome, like pinky white duochrome, this purple, this blue, and like this red color. So I am super excited to jump into this palette. I actually have only been able to use it once since I got it. I've been getting a lot of palettes, you guys. The last time I actually used this was on my Halloween live on Halloween, and that's when you guys saw me use this palette for the first time. So I'm really excited to dive into it again, and I'm so excited to see the other looks that the wonderful ladies that are in this collab create. So there is going to be a playlist of all the looks, and if you guys can't make it through all the videos in one day, don't stress about it. Just save it to watch later. Save it for when you have time, when you want to kill time and you want to watch a video. Just take your time watching the videos. Don't feel any pressure of watching them all at the same time. So I cannot wait to see the other ladies' looks. I know it'll take me a little while to watch everybody's looks as well. So I'm literally telling you guys what I'm going to do is I'm going to save one to watch for later, and so on and so forth. But I know all the other looks are going to be beautiful. So let's go ahead and jump into this look. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into this look. So I kind of want to use, I am wearing a blue shirt today, so I really wanted to play with the blue shades today, because I haven't touched them yet. But I'm just kind of debating on what shade I want to use in the crease. I don't know if I want to use Obscure or Sards. I know the orange is not actually as orange as it looks. And this shade, I don't know if that might be too dark to use, but I can just sheer it out. I'm already torn as to what I want to use, because I know I want to use the blue to like deepen up the defining area, and then use the black on the outer corners. What to do? I think I'm going to use the orange, because I love blue and orange together, so I think I'm just going to use this one, and I think it's going to be really pretty anyway. I'm not going to build it up too much, because I mean, I did use this color in my first look in my crease with this palette, but it's okay. I just don't want to use too much of it. So we're just gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do the same on this eye, obviously. So we have about 40 minutes to get ready. Hopefully that's enough time. Sometimes when I film, it like slows me down to getting out of the house, but I didn't really have any other time to film this look. I am meeting my friend for lunch at 1. It's like 12:15 right now, so hopefully we can get this done before. I mean, I'm not gonna like go through my whole look on camera. I'm mostly just gonna be doing the eye look, because for me, I make really long videos, so if I just do an eye look in a video, it's not super long. So okay, so like I said, I'm gonna go into the blue shade for the defining. Oh my god, that is so pigmented. And it's called Selenology, I believe. And we're going to put that in my defining area. That is super pretty. Oh, again, I like that that kind of mutes out. It's not as blue when you blend it out. It's kind of more of like a navy blue. That is super pretty. And of course, I'm using my Wenzdae brushes to blend these out because I've just been obsessed with these brushes. I might build it up a little bit, but let me just apply it to the other side. I'm a little bit tired today. I mean, you guys know the struggle. I just go to bed too late. Let's get real. But I was up at like 7 in the morning this morning because my next door neighbor's dog loves to bark at all hours in the morning. And what's really freaking annoying is the fact that you're not supposed to make any noise in any neighborhood before 8 a.m. in the morning. From like, I think 12 to 7, or 12 to 8, you're not allowed to make any noise. But you know, people break that all the time. But honestly, I'd rather hear loud music until 2 in the morning rather than a freaking barking dog at 7 in the morning. Because I usually stay up till 2 anyway. But hearing a dog at 7 in the morning, and that's not even when you're allowed to, you know, make noise, it's so ridiculous at this point. I'm like, why the hell is your dog barking that early in the morning? Like, and they never tell it to be quiet, ever. I'm like, why is your dog barking that early in the morning? Like, for what reason? Because they leave that dog outside all the time in the morning. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to use the black on the outer corners, and that shade is called Eclipse. And this is a stunning black. It's really pigmented. And I'm just going to put that on the outer corners. I know people are always think I'm going to do like a boring neutral look, but with this palette you can't really, you gotta use some color combos. This isn't really a neutral palette, but I know some people wear these as a neutral anyway, so. But I do actually think that these colors are a little bit more muted than you would think. So they're kind of, oh my god, they're kind of a little bit more wearable than you would think they would be, which I like. All right, I'm just gonna build up that black. But yeah, it was ridiculous. So I was up at 7 in the morning. Then my dog was whining outside my mom's room because for some reason my dad likes to walk them at 7:30 in the morning, even though they're not puppies anymore and they don't have to go out that early, because they get up with my mom when my mom wakes up, and my mom usually wakes up around 8 or 8:30, depending on if she's working in the morning or not. But my dog Watson sleeps in her room, and my dad, for some reason, I mean, usually he leaves the door open until he brings them back inside, like my mom's bedroom door, so then Watson can go back in. But it was closed this morning, and I heard him whining outside of her room. So I had to get up and put him in her room. And then Luna was just sitting outside of the room as well, so I put her in her room and turned the lights off and said, you can go back to sleep. But then, of course, I was up at that point, so... Alright, so let me just put some glitter glue on, and then we'll continue my morning saga. Okay, and then for the lid shade, we're gonna go into this blue shimmer. I don't want to butcher the name. I'll just point to the shade when I am done applying it, because I did just apply my glitter glue. So I just want to make sure that just this sticks to the lid. The beauty about going over black is that it's not like that huge of a deal, because then you can just go over it again with the black. because like I want to pull it all the way over here. Just making sure it's not my friend, but it doesn't look like she messaged me yet. But she told me she was meeting me at 1. That's a really pretty blue. Oh, that's like, oh, so pretty. It reminds me of like, I think an Urban Decay palette. I think there was like a blue shimmer in that palette. Or maybe it was the Kat Von D palette. Can't remember. I'm trying to remember. I know I had a blue like this from like Urban Decay or something, and I can't remember what palette it was. Okay, so I'm just going to continue building that up. So anyway, what I was saying about this morning, sorry, I just wanted to make sure it builds up. So then I finally was able to go back in bed, but I have a lot of trouble falling back asleep. I have trouble falling asleep to begin with, to just go to sleep. But then if I'm woken up, it's even harder for me to fall back asleep. I think I did eventually fall asleep around like 9. I did not hear Mom after I went back into bed. So maybe I did go back to sleep. I don't really know. That is stunning. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take that shade Eclipse and just meet wherever the shimmer is like kind of gapping on my lid. And then I'm just going to make sure that there's not any gaps by building up the black. Super, super pretty. I probably should have applied the other blue shade first, the one that we put in the crease, but it's okay. No worries. So I like that that orange ended up being like kind of a hint of a color in the crease. Because I was like, oh, it's like really bright. It might like take up the whole look, but it didn't. And then I'm just going to build up a little bit more of that blue shade. Such a good blue. I don't know why I'm like getting it all over my crease though. Let's not do that, Caitlin. Jesus Christ. Let me just build up the orange and then it won't be as crazy looking. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I like how that looks more. Oy vey. This is how we correct our mistakes, though. Makeup is not always perfect, so sometimes you gotta work with around your mistakes, because that was my mistake, blending it too high. These shadows are so nice to blend, though. They're so pretty. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna do a little bit more of the shimmer right here, and a little bit more right here. And then I think we are okay. We are okay. So I'm just going to do my base and then we'll come back and finish up the eyes. Okay, guys. Just want to hydrate my face a little bit. I love this. I think I'm going to pick up a backup of this in December. I love it so much. The Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Spray. Okay, so for my face, I primed it with my MAC Fix Plus Cucumber Spray. And then I used my Milk Hydro Grip Primer as per usual. And then I used my Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Foundation in the shade Light 1. Love this foundation. And then I also love the coinciding concealer, so I went in with that in the shade L1. And then I just set my under eyes with my Pat McGrath as well. We're doing a Pat McGrath face today. Oh, God. And then for my face powder, I just went in with my Dior powder as per usual. Very bougie face, but, you know, living the bougie life. Okay, and then we're going to do... I don't know if I'm going to do anything on the lower lash line because I don't want to go too crazy. I think I was just going to do... Yeah, I'm thinking about just doing an inner corner highlight. So I think the shade I'm going to go into is the shade Celestial, which is right here. I almost dropped the palette. Let's not do that. And I'm going to put that on my inner corners. I think it's such a pretty inner corner shade. It's such a pretty, like, pinky, sparkly duochrome. Oh, so pretty. I'm just going to pop that in here too. I don't know who that's for. It might be for me. The delivery truck just got here. I did order something from Pat McGrath because I wanted to take advantage of her sale. I just want to see if it's a small box or not. Okay, and then I'm just going to go in with liner. And for that, I'm going to use my Marc Jacobs gel liner in the shade Overnight. I think this shade is perfect for this look. It's like a royal blue shade. So I'm just going to use that. And then my brother will stand there waiting for the package because he's a dumbass. Oh, and they just dumped it outside, so whatever. Okay, so that is pretty much it for the eye look. I am just going to build up the pigment a little bit more for the mattes. I know I said I wanted this to be more of a muted shade, but I kind of want to just help blend out the other shades with this. So we're just going to make it a little bit more pigmented, of course. And then I'm just going to go in with the blue again. Oh my God, he's such a dumbass. I can't. The FedEx truck was just here. If he missed that, then he's a dumbass. I can't anymore with this house sometimes. I'm sorry. Why am I ranting right now? This is supposed to be a makeup look, not a rant video, Caitlin. Okay. So anyway, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the eye look. I think it turned out really pretty. And now we're just going to do mascara and everything. Okay, and then for my mascara, I'm going to go into the Lancome Monsieur Big. I just primed my lashes with my L'Oreal Voluminous Primer. And I'm just going to go into this. I have to remember to take a picture too before I leave today. I haven't gotten any of the pictures for this collab yet for us to post. I think Ashley or someone is supposed to make a collage for us to post on Instagram since we have more than 10 people doing this collab. I believe it's 16. Maybe it's 15 now because someone had to pull out. But Instagram only lets you post 10 pictures in one post. So I said in the group chat that maybe someone should make a collage of all the pictures. so we can post them all in like a collage. So hopefully that worked out. I just need to pull a highlighter and a lipstick. I know what blush I'm using. And I think for bronzer, we're just gonna go bougie too. Go bougie or go home, right? Okay, and then for bronzer, I'm gonna go into my Gucci bronzer because it's the, this is just my favorite bronzer this whole year. And it's right here next to me, so that's what we're using. It smells so good too. So good. And I'm just going to bronze up my skin. Might as well finish up the face on camera, right? I don't think this video is going to be too long. I really like how the eyes turned out. I think it's really pretty. Not too... This is how you can kind of tone down. I mean, it's not a toned down look, but it's kind of more of like a grungy blue-orange look, and I love it. Because I always feel like blue is like hard for people to work with, to make it like not... I mean, some people just love going all out with blue, and I'm not saying that I don't like doing that. But sometimes I want to tone down blue a little bit, because I feel like it's like a harder color to make like wearable. Like I feel like purple and green are just easier. For some reason, blue is such a like out there color for me. But wearing it like this, it's so pretty. Okay, and then for my blush, I'm going to go into one of my newer blushes that I picked up from the Sephora VIB sale, and I'm going to use the Makeup by Mario shade in the shade Creamy Peach, and I'm going to use that for my blush. Just got to clean off my brush. And I'm going to use that. I think this is going to be such a pretty color to tie in with the crease shade. Yeah, that's really pretty. And then we got to figure out a highlighter. Probably just going to go into a Give Me Glow one because I don't know if I feel like digging through my collection. And actually, Brie loves Give Me Glow, so I think I might just use a Give Me Glow highlighter. Let's just go ahead and pull that out. But that's a really pretty blush shade with this look. Okay, and then for highlight, like I said, I'm going to go into a Give Me Glow highlighter. I'm just trying to find a lippy to wear, and I'm not having any luck. I really need to update some of my liquid lipsticks because I really have gotten rid of the majority of my liquid lipsticks because, you know, they all dried out or whatever. So I'm going to go into the shade Transcendence from Give Me Glow. And I absolutely love Give Me Glow highlighters. They're just so intense on the skin. And you guys know I love an intense highlighter. So, I mean, I always know it's going to work no matter what I put it over. Or if my brush is dirty or anything like that. I always know it's going to work. So, I wanted like a burnt orange kind of lipstick. And I thought I had some kind of shade, but for some reason, like, I don't. So yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. Okay, so that is good for the highlights. Okay. I don't even know where to put this. Okay, and then for the lippy, I'm going to go into my ColourPop lip liner in the shade BFF2, and I'm going to use that to line up my lips. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to finish lining this train wreck off camera. Give me a second. Okay, and then for the lips, I'm going to go into Colored Rain's liquid lipstick in the shade not Marshmallow, Mars. The other shade I have is called Marshmallow, if I could speak. And this is a really pretty, like, terracotta color. I thought that'd be really pretty with this look. I don't like that they changed the applicator on this one. They used to have like a smaller applicator. This one is just like, it's a little bit harder to get more precise with like this giant doe foot. So, yeah. I'm just going to finish applying it off camera. Okay, you guys, so this is the finished look. Here are the eyes. Really love how they turned out. The cheeks. And the lips. So, again, please go check out the rest of the lovely ladies' looks in this collab. I cannot wait to see them. And I'm sure they're all going to be so beautiful. I really have been enjoying this palette, and I'm so happy I got to whip it out and use it again today. And I really love how this look turned out. Honestly, check out Wenzdae Cosmetics. I think that she is going to be having some fun stuff coming, and I'm super, super excited to see what else she comes out with. But this palette is beautiful, and I think that this is such an amazing start to her brand, and she smashed it. This is an awesome formula. Love this palette. It's gorgeous. I love it so much, and Brie is such a sweetheart, and I really have been having a wonderful time getting to know her and the rest of the lovely ladies in this collab. Some of them are some of my dear friends here on YouTube, and I love them so much. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching. So please like and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram at CPW819 and check out my Poshmark at the same handle. And again, please go check out all the looks and show these ladies some love. Subscribe, like their videos. Seriously, just spread the love around. And again, if you don't have time to comment on every video, just give us a thumbs up. It really does help us out. Okay, I gotta go, so I love you guys. Bye.